ante ratuwaji tateko honorable Jagu.
Hata honorable Jagu.
Hata honorable.
Hello guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you're watching this video from. My name is Dedan from Uganda. Yes. I always tell you that I come from Uganda because I am a proud Ugandan and actually also a proud African. Being Ugandan is not a joke. Do you know how many people wish to be Ugandans? Anyway, I'm in Uganda. It's a very beautiful early morning. It's actually around 11 a.m. And I'm in the outskirts of Mbarara. This place is called Booma. Booma is where the rich hide, in case you didn't know. Yeah, because most rich people, they live here in Booma. That's why you see, if you look around, you realize most of the people they are in, how do they call it? Those fences.
Gazetted
Eh? In
gazetted areas.
Yeah, man, you studied. What? In gazetted areas. Guys, this is my friend here, Rogers Ampile. And he's a medical records officer. But again, he's also a media personnel. If you've been watching my channel, you've seen this guy a couple of times on my different videos. So he's the one who has actually corrected me. Gazetted? Gazetted. Yeah, gazetted. They are called...
A strong word.
That's a strong word.
Strong word.
Very, very strong word.
Gazetted.
Gazetted. You see? Yeah, so most of the people, they live in gazetted areas because, you know, Booma is a place for the rich. You won't find people like me living in Booma. That's why they live in gazetted areas. And over here we have a golf course. The rich also play golf from here. Guys, it's a dry season, so that's why you see most of the place now looks a little bit dry. I don't know if I should. Yeah, but it's a dry season. Very, very dry season. You see, for example, if it was a rainy season, yeah, it's a... So guys, we are having a walk around Booma, you know. Booma is... people say in gazetted... man, they say in gazetted areas. That's a very strong word. Gazetted areas. We have Booma Primary School over there. So we said, okay, let's have a walk. Though the weather is not also friendly. I don't know what they're trying to construct here, but you know, let's have a walk. There are apartments over there, and they're called Violet Apartments. And then over here we have one of the oldest. Did you know that this is one of the oldest schools we have in Ugandan? Huh? Did you know?
No.
And this is one of among the oldest schools.
Is Booma government school?
Yeah, it's a government school. Booma Primary School. It's a government school. I once came here during my primary. I came here for not. It was even less than a term. But now the reason I came here, by then the HM, the headmaster of this school, was coming from my village. So he had to convince my parents to come and I studied from here. So, but you know what happened to the headmaster? He raped a child, a pupil.
From here?
Yes, from this same school. He defiled a pupil. So they arrested him. And since then he was demoted. He no longer went back to school work. He was demoted. That's what he did. Yeah, but it's one of the good schools. By then it was actually very good, but now it has lost value, yeah. But it's still a very good school, but it was a very good school those days, way back when we were in school.
Like in 1999?
No. When did you start school? When did you join primary? One. 2004. Now I was in P3. I thought you started in 1990s. 1990. You be honest. When did you start school? Primary. 2004. Me, 2004 was in primary 3. Yeah, I was in primary 3. Yes. So when did you finish P7? Primary 7. But did you study you? Because the way you're struggling to remember the years. Hmm? When did you finish primary 7? 24.
2012.
2012. One of your sites.
We still live you.
So guys, we're having a walk, though the weather is not so friendly, but we decided to, move around and we show you how Booma looks like. I hope you guys can see. Now, Booma, one thing I love about Booma. Hey! Booma has good roads, but because it's a dry season, the place looks dry. That is really sad. But when it rains, maybe in maybe in the next few weeks, it's going to rain, so the place will be looking so nice and fresh and clean and good. That's gracious. Yeah. You see, the place looks dry. Where you see brown grass, this is not supposed to be brown. It's supposed to be green, but because of the dry season, things change. And over there, guys, we have the offices for the National Drug Authority. Now, in case people don't know what NDA is, National Drug Authority, that's a government agency responsible for the for example, for the drugs. If, for example, you are a manufacturer, you make a drug, that company, that authority, NDA, has to first approve before your drug goes on the market. For example, during those days of COVID-19, some people, they tried to develop some medicines. Professor Gwang. Oh, you had not joined the hospital. There's one guy called Professor Gwang. He manufactured a drug called COVID. So this authority here has to first approve you. Now this building, the owner of this place? No, not this one. This second gate. The owner is now a member of, he's a flag bearer for Kashar South, Captain JB. So this is his residence. So you guys, you can see Booma has nice roads, very, very good roads. Now you can imagine if you came here, for example, during when it's not a dry season, the place would look so nice and beautiful, you see. And then over here we have the offices for Western Uganda Limited. This company is specifically for the solar energy. It provides solar energy. In case you guys, you didn't know, for us here in Uganda, most of the people, they don't have electricity, the hydroelectricity. So they have to use solar energy. And now with solar energy, such companies, they provide solar panels and everything, so you can come here, buy, take to your home and install. So you don't have to worry about the load shedding and everything. Over here we have BVG Security. This is also, I think this is a security company. In Uganda we have private security companies, whereby you, for example, you can go to the Ministry of Defense or maybe Internal Affairs, I don't know where you go, and then you request the government that I want to start a security company. So they will give you guns and everything. You start training people, and then you start providing security. And we have quite many in Uganda. So guys, you see, people stay in gazetted areas. Gazetted, that's a very strong word. You see, people stay in gazetted areas. People have even planted palm trees. You know this you know the name of this place? These are called palm trees. If you go to the beaches, for example, the other coast, for example, only that in Uganda we don't have those coastal places. But if, for example, you go to Mombasa, have you ever been to Mombasa?
No.
Kenya? I went to
But I'm
Mombasa.
planning to go there.
Oh yeah. We need to go to Mombasa. Mombasa is there are a lot of beaches and everything. So one time I went to Mombasa, and you know, such trees, these palm trees, you always find them at the beach. Yeah, always find them at the beach, guys. That shows you, you know how much this one tree costs if you're to buy it. It's a lot of money, I'm telling you. For example, for you to go and buy it, I have a friend of mine who said for him he wants to buy these palm trees when they are old. Like the way how this tree now is, you go and buy it and plant it. But usually we buy the seedlings. You see, gazetted areas, guys. Do you know the owner of this place? Okay, I will tell you. Me, I know almost every person here. I know that.
Because you are a YouTuber or you are
No,
a
not
resident
because
of
I'm a YouTuber, because I'm a
Booma.
resident of Booma. I've stayed here in Booma for some time, so I know who stays here, who stays there. You
No,
know,
your neighbors.
these are my neighbors. Guys, look at this. Very nice roads. What? You see? Very nice roads, guys. Just look at the road. And one thing I love about Booma, you see, no, there's not a lot of traffic. Imagine now I'm standing in the middle of the road. I can even sit and have my lunch here before cars can pass. But if you go to the other place now where the place is congested, for example in town, but you see now, you can even spend here 5 minutes without any car passing. Because now people are at work. It's early morning, 11 a.m. and people are at work. You see, gazetted areas, guys.
Why are they having the same fashion?
No, you see, for example, here, I think some of these structures you see. Okay, let me tell you a history about Booma. Now, Booma, during those days of colonialists, the white people used to stay in Booma. You get my point?
Yeah.
Actually, before it was called Booma, bakana bayita mu Kizungu. Bakana bayita mu Kizungu. That's why you see if you go to Booma, most of the structures in Booma, they are old-fashioned. Yeah, because the white people used to stay around here. During those days when Idi Amin came and chased the Asians, most of them, they were staying around Booma. That's why you see if you go to Fort Portal, you'll find Booma. If you go to Aruho, you'll find Booma. If you go everywhere, there is Booma. Do you know the owner of this house? Is the Kabawa Cruz. Hey, that's where he stays. That is his home. From here up to there, all that gazetted area, it is his. Hey, I told you I'm a resident of Booma, so I know who stays there, who stays here. Now there is a funeral company here. Now my friend here is very familiar with funeral companies. We have one.
Ambassador.
Yeah, he's an ambassador. Actually, there is one even down here. For example, there we have a funeral. Let me see if guys I can zoom in. Yeah, that is MA Funeral Services. And then there is Paris Hotel. Actually, we left it behind there. There is Paris Hotel. Now, guys, it is very rare to find, for example, like a banana plantation in the middle of the city like this. Yeah, very rare, guys. This guy has a very good banana plantation, and remember, it is even in the middle of the city. It's in the middle of the city. Now, guys, this office is one of the most respected but untrusted offices. One, it is respected, but again, it is not trusted. The office of this is the Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission offices, guys, they are here. You see the district election administrator sits here, the registrar, Electoral Commission offices are here. And then we have another funeral company here, which is Hills Funeral Services. Guys, we have this one here, Hills Funeral Services. You see, it's also another funeral company. And then right there, those are the offices for the electoral commission offices. Victoria Nanka will. So guys, we are still in Booma. Yeah, this is Booma. You know the owner of this home? Bonnie. That is his home. That is her home. This one. That is her father's home.
Hey, father's home.
Her dad was called Kashisha. He was a very DP stronghold. He was a very good DP supporter. And he died actually, I think, 2 years ago. Guys, don't ask me why we have a lot of funeral companies. Even there is another one there. Light Funerals Uganda. Yeah, you see. Booma is a very good place. You know, one thing I love about Booma, it is very calm. Very calm and very quiet. You see? It's my first time to see this gate open. You see, guys, let me tell you something about the rich people. Now, rich people will close their gates 24/7, but the moment they lose someone, they will open the gates. If, for example, one of now, if, for example, one of the family members dies, they will open the gate wide open. But before someone dies, the gates will always be closed 24/7. That's one thing I don't like about the rich people. They will close their gates 24/7, but when someone dies, they open the gate. Now you ask, why are these people even opening the gate? Yeah, the gates have been closed. Remember the other neighbor of ours? What happened? Were you here?
Yeah.
The gate is always closed 24/7. But the day that old woman died, they opened the gate. For everyone to come and... You see, that's one thing I don't like about the rich people. They don't respect the poor. But also a poor man is never respected. You can't... People have a saying that you cannot respect a poor man.
It's not true.
Yeah, everyone has to be respected, you know, in their own capacity, in their own, you know. Now, guys, we have these houses here. This is not... I don't think this is this is someone's property or something, but these are called national housing. It's a project for the government. Now, do you know this is a government project? Or you don't know? Now, this over here is a government project. I don't know if it's a government project, but it's supposed to be a government project. We call it a national housing. So what the government does, it gets land, it builds, for example, these apartments, and then you, the citizens, you come and buy the apartment and live there. So that is why the project is called national housing. It's for the government. We also have another funeral company here, which is Miles Funeral Service. You know, I'm actually surprised. So far, how many? They have MA here. So far we have 4 funeral services. And even there is another one.
It's called the first class.
First class is there. Then we have another one here. We have another one there called the Comfort. The other one with purple colors. You see. So all the offices of these funeral services, they are around Booma. Don't ask me why, because I also don't know. Yeah, I also don't know. So guys, you see, very nice roads. Up, you can even slope up to down there. When you continue like this, where do you go? Kacheka.
Kacheka.
You go to Kacheka.
District.
Yeah, Makamkuzi, that one over there. Up there. That's the district offices. Then we have the King's Palace. That is, yeah, you uphill funeral services. Guys, that house over, that structure over there, that's a King's Palace. Oh, you don't know? That one there, it's a King's Palace. Company in the same. Barabo kutimba mizima. Now, guys, enough of the chorus. Now we call it here. I don't know why we call it chorus instead of tamak. But for us, we call it chorus. Tamak road, we call it chorus. Here in my where I am, we call it chorus. So enough of chorus now. These are the disadvantages of being poor. And when you're poor, the rich will pass with their cars, and all you do is to eat dust. Mm. Well, where is your car?
I don't have it.
And the dude said, I've left it at the garage where the washing bay. But you'll buy, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a matter of
Syria,
time. Yeah.
And
Eh?
I'm working.
Yeah, you're working, so you'll get a car. I know. You'll buy a car, and you'll buy a nice car.
Because it's one of my plans.
It's one of your plans to have a car. Yes, you'll get a car. You see, guys, the reason I'm talking about cars is during those days, past years, a car was not a necessity. It was just something for luxury and fun. But nowadays, a car is a necessity. I'm telling you, a car is something you must have. Yes, unless if you, especially when you have a family. Imagine now you have your wife and you have your babies, and you probably want to go to the village. Now, will you all fit yourself in a taxi? Eh? So when you have a car, it's a necessity, especially for the family people. It's a necessity. You need to have a car, whether you want or not. Otherwise, you will be. Anyway, I also don't have a car, so don't say I have a car. But if you can contribute, if you can contribute for me, it's okay. I can buy. Why not? But apparently, no car. Yes, no car.
Honorable.
I know. Being honorable does not mean that. You see, there is one member of parliament. His name is. He was a member of parliament. He's called Chamadi. Do you know him?
Yeah.
By the time he became an MP, he didn't even have a motorbike. He didn't even have a motorcycle. Not even a bicycle. But people voted him. They trusted him, and So me, I don't have a car, but I'll get. If my friend Rogers buys, then I will. Because if you have a car, it is also my car.
Yeah.
But my car. If I call you and say, "Where are you? Give me your car," I reach home.
You can manage fuel.
You see, the car is there, but put fuel. And please, if you do something with my car, please, man. So guys, this one over here, this is called Innovation Village. Do you know Innovation Village? We call it Innovation Village. Have you heard of it before?
No.
Do you know what is done here?
No.
Now, the people we call innovators, people who are innovative. If you know you can create something new, maybe it is technology or something, this is where those people are always. So if you want to see any innovations, if people have innovations, this is their village. Here. Usually people are here, they are technology people, university students, and they always come here and, There's one guy who made an aeroplane. I don't know where it went. I don't know where he went. I heard that he developed an aeroplane, and actually I should visit that person one day. I think I should visit him one day. I heard he made an aeroplane. The aeroplane, yes, it did fly, but landing, it was a tug of war. When it landed, he also landed with it. So guys, this is River Corner. And there is this beautiful hotel over here. It's called, Riz. It was called Riz Arch, but now they changed the name. It's now called Riz View Hotel. But it was called Riz Arch. There's one time when there was a silent disco here.
Yeah.
You remember that silent disco? Which, guys, you see?
I even attended that.
The Innovation Village. You were there? Yeah, there was a silent disco here. Actually, one of these days there was a silent disco. Yeah, it's called Riz View now, but it was called Riz Arch Hotel. So this is the Innovation Village, guys, I was telling you about. And now officially we've entered River Corner. River Corner, it is among the oldest towns in Mbarara city. Actually, I was told River Corner, I think it is the first town. It is the first trading center. Ninga tokchimany. Akatano kabantu zo Mbarara River town no River Corner buhan wabantu zo Mbarara. But now don't ask me now if it was the first, why is it not developing? I also don't know. But River Corner is among those first towns in Mbarara. Akaje